Hi everyone, welcome to Down with Abby Kimani. This is Motivation Monday, and today I will be talking about, it's an interesting topic about my popularity in high school. So, for those of you who are my subscribers and you didn't know, if you're a newcomer, I used to be the host of a show called Generation 3 on NTV. Now, I never used to think people watch it, honestly. Personally, I never used to watch myself because watching yourself is very cringe. I cannot, unless something compels me to, I will avoid to watching myself because it's very cringe. You see all the mistakes you're making. I don't like hearing my voice, as in it's... Number two, before I even auditioned for the show, I didn't even know there was a show called G3. So the fact that I didn't even know it existed until I became the host, then I thought that people never used to watch it. But I was wrong. So how it happened was, of course, some few people knew. The person who sat behind me, someone's school mom, and how it spread was one day, journalism club said they wanted auditions. Me, Nani, I know that I want to be a news anchor / journalist for my career. I know this club can help me. So I got audition, and I noticed they are mostly cheering for the dancers, TikTok dancers, whatever, just the dancers, and the singers with actual talent. You know, there are singers who want to be singers, and there are singers who have talent. Yes, I'll leave it at that. So they were only cheering for those, mainly those people. And I was like, okay, I literally might... Okay, so we had gone before one of the first 2 years, is public speaking a talent? They were like, yes, anything is a talent. Okay, if I say public speaking is a talent, what are you gonna do? And she said, we're just going to ask you questions to test your confidence. And I was like, okay. So people go. They're like, who's next? And the people are they're scared, they don't go. So my friends were like, Abby, what's her talent? Public speaking. Wait, gonna public speak up? So I went in, and it's a room full of Form 4s. And as Form 1s, you just thought that you're at the bottom of the food chain, uko chini kabisa, and you thought that Form 4s are. So I was nervous, and she was like, okay, what have you prepared to speak for us? And I was like, tururu, no network connection. Prepare something to speak. I was told I was going to, so I was like, but I was told I was going to be asked questions. She's like, oh, nataka maswali. I was like, nope, tulieni, please. Because now I've had a feeling they were going to make the questions hard. So I just said, okay, hi everyone, my name is Abby Kimani. I'm in my class, and my talent is public speaking, but I also have experience. I worked for Hope FM, Hope TV, and NTV, and they were like, ah! Of course everyone was cheering and stuff. So here's the thing, rumors had been going chini host wa G3 akoi shule, but they hadn't actually known it was me. So they're like, oh my gosh, you're not from G3, can I shake your hand, this and that. I was like, this is a whole KCSE candidate. Anyways, yeah, of course I shook some hands, and literally just like that, I was admitted in the club. Immediately after I said that and they finished sharing, they're like, okay, name and admission. Not name, admission. They already knew my name. And just like that, we were okay, in year 2, we're in the physics lab. So the ones who are admitted immediately were just told to go and sit behind because now you're part of the club. Just like that. Wow. Anyways, yeah. Imagine just that's how I entered. So me ni nani? Oh, naive Abby. I did not know that would be the end of my privacy. Because The moment I told journalism club, the whole entire school, it's like that's when they knew. So I'd go kidogo, oh my gosh, I have Kimani from G3. I'd go to my school bounce class. You have Kimani down for G3. Sometimes I just walk and someone would be like, okay, hi Kimani. And then, as in, I can't go to any senior class without being stopped and being asked, are you Kimani? There are very many times when I've been surrounded by a group of girls and they're like, oh my gosh, like how has it been on TV? Was Kabare your dream school? So there's this time actually, I was eating, imagine they hadn't, okay, here's the thing. Our canteen only has bread. Our canteen only has bread. We only have bread. It's depressing, honestly. It's sad. You only have 4 options, white, brown, big or small. Like, what is that? We only have bread. So, and you don't even get the bread immediately. You have to book it, then you get it on Saturdays. What is that now? Anyways, on Saturday they hadn't given us. So on Sunday is when they were to give us. So we're all just there eating our githeri. And by the githeri for the school, the githeri and the ugali. Wow, it's good. Let me tell you. There are 3 things I ran for in that school. Actually 4. The bread, the ugali. Actually, there's nothing I ran for like ugali and smoky. Those 2. And then the githeri. Believe it or not. Woo, that cause of the ugali. Anyways, it's really good. So, we just there, they were very chilling. And then this acquaintance I know. You know someone you know their face and you say hi to each other but you don't actually know them. She came and she's like, hi Abby, like some of my friends want to meet you. And I just see a crowd of like 10 girls running towards me. And they're like, oh my gosh, you're Kimani from G3. Like, how was it? How much were you paid? Aki wa Kikuyu, surely. That's a question I get every time. I'm a Kikuyu. I'm not being tribal. Okay, you get the point. So they were like, was Kabare your dream school? I'm like, no, I didn't even know there's a school called Kabare. They were like, They were like, oh, but my brother went to Baricho. Before he even finished. So here's the thing. Baricho boys is a brother school to Kabare girls. So of course girls are interested in boys there, I guess, and vice versa. So once they had my brother into Baricho boys, I swear to God, if my brother goes there, then he says, I went to Baricho. Everyone. Anyways, you get the point. So there's a time, sometimes I can't even go to a senior class without being surrounded by girls and being asked like, all those questions. There's this time I went to this class and it happened. Then people asked me to sign their books, as in sign. And someone, what? I was flabbergasted. I was shocked. I was appalled. I'm just a normal human being. And I just want to be treated like a normal human. The time this Form 4 class called me and the same thing. As in, me, honestly, I'm normal. Okay, of course it's flattering. You feel like a celeb. But at the same time, it's also just unnerving. I don't like how, I just like to be treated like a normal person, Yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's, what? Yes, it's just interesting how one thing and it's so ironic. I never thought anyone watched G3. Then I don't even know how people recognize me. This is what I look like. I looked like a baby. And then I didn't have glasses, by the way. And I look like this now. And you still recognize me. How? When? Who? How? Anyways, yeah. So sometimes I just say my name, Abi Kimani, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's you. I'm like, Gaini wewe. Sometimes I'm just past. Kwanza there's this time I remember vividly. These 2 from 4s were carrying a desk and this girl was just walking behind them. So I passed them. The moment I passed them, I just had ndiule. Then they all turned and looked at me. What? At least sengenya na form. Anyways, Yeah, it's a known fact. Abikimani wa G3 goes to this and this school. Yeah, I'm used to it at this point. I'm used to being stopped and asked questions, being stared at. I'm just seeing people be like, Okay, this one time, this girl was like, Then they noticed that I looked at them. Then they started pretending they were humming. Okay, and they are from twos. I laughed. But you get the point. It's not, as in, the only downside to that is that the fact that my name is known means that when the exam results come out, they usually post them on the notice board for the whole of a month. When the exam results come out, my name is going to be the first one to be checked. So everyone is going to be going there to check how Abikimani performed in exams. And I didn't fail, honestly. But still, the fact that people want to know my marks, kwani ni unasoma na mimi. But yes, that's just my story. Yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like it's a unique experience. Yeah. So if you've stayed here until the end to listen to literally, well, as in, yeah. If you stayed here until the end, thank you. And please do subscribe for more content. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.